Hello, Andrew here from Sea Run Fly and Tackle, and I'm going to show you my go-to setup for spin fishing, pink salmon, in fresh and salt water. So pink salmon season is rapidly approaching. July, August, and September on the south coast. Brings pink salmon every odd year. Tons of fun to fish for. Anyone can do it. Bring the whole family out. My favorite setup for spin fishing includes, first of all, an 8.5 foot medium power, fast action spin casting rod. I'll match that up with a 2500 size spin casting reel. We are salmon fishing, so I like to have a reel that's capable of fighting larger fish, like a pink salmon. Also want to use it in fresh and salt water. So having a reel that's anodized, corrosion resistant, just a stronger overall reel is going to be better for this situation. I'm going to load the reel up with 20-pound Power Pro line. This is a braided line, very, very thin diameter, super strong, no stretch, so we have lots of feel. Because it's such a thin diameter, I'll be able to cast even a small lure very far distance, which is key when we're fishing for pink salmon because we want to try and cover as much water as possible. In front of the Power Pro braid, I'm going to run a liter of 15-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon. We'll do about 2 or 3 feet of it. And I'm going to attach one of my favorite lures to the front of the Seaguar fluorocarbon. So my favorite lures for pink salmon include buzz bombs and zingers. Pink, of course. Pink works excellent for pink salmon, as you can see on this table. We have the Pink Devil lures, pink spoons, pink spinners, pink twitching jigs. We have a feather jig, and we have a rubber curly tail jig. So all of these lures I'm going to keep just in one small tackle box. And I'll have a few other accessories. I like to bring some extra jig hooks, some extra rubber curly tails. I'll have some swivels, crane swivels, snap swivels, and some extra Siwash hooks. Going to need a pair of pliers. Anytime we're fishing for salmon in fresh or salt water, we got to make sure the barb on the hook is pinched. And I'm going to also have a pair of scissors. So all my lures and hooks into the tackle box, pliers and scissors, and this all goes into a small waste bag, easy to carry everything. Don't need to have a lot with me. And really simple to fish for pink salmon. Once we have our line, our leader, our lure set up, it's just a matter of throwing your cast. If I'm retrieving a spoon or a spinner, I like to drop my rod and just reel in slow and steady. And if there's any current, I'm going to follow as my line goes with the current and continue reeling in, just slow and steady, and bring the lure right back to you. Pink salmon love to chase a lure. Sometimes they'll follow it in right to your feet. Other times they'll hit the lure right after it touches down in the water. But just a nice, slow, steady retrieve with a spinner or a spoon works perfect. If I want to twitch a jig, fish a buzz bomb or a zinger, which I also like to twitch, I'm going to make my cast, drop my rod, and I retrieve with a lift and drop. And when I drop the rod, I pick up the slack line. So I'll lift, lure comes up, drop the rod, the lure falls, and I pick up the slack line. And you continue to do that, and the lure just twitches back to you. Bring it right in, and the pink salmon will chase that. Again, sometimes they'll chase it right to your feet. Other times they'll hit it right after it hits the water or somewhere in between. Tons of fun to fish for these pink salmon. Not a lot else required. You have yourself a good rod, reel, leader, line set up, lure set up, just casting and retrieving. These salmon are here in the summer. The weather's nice. Tons of fun to fish for them. I can't wait for pink salmon to really show up in our south coast waters. And that's going to happen very soon. July, August, September. Here we go. So I hope you guys have a really good summer. Enjoy some good pink salmon fishing. If you want to see more of these videos or anything to do with Sea Run Fly and Tackle, please have a look at www.c-run.com for more information about the shop, local salmon fishing. You can find all our YouTube videos, our YouTube channel there. Lots of great information. Good luck, tight lines.